After years of growing my own food, this is the #1 mistake I see in bucket gardens. Listen, I'm not new to this, I'm true to this. I done grew tomatoes, peppers, strawberries, rebuilt my whole garden after losing everything to spider mites. So when I say this, I need you to hear me. I can tell who just started gardening just by looking at their buckets, because if they didn't have drainage holes, you're not growing food. You're managing a slow, soggy death. And I see it all the time. People spend money on soil, plants, fertilizer, and doing everything right. Then they trap them roots in the buckets with nowhere for the water to go. That's like feeding your baby good but not letting them breathe. It don't matter what else you did right, it's still gonna fail. I don't care how good your soil is. If that bucket can't drain, it's over. Let me show you how I do mine now. Flip that bucket over, grab a drill. You want about 6 to 10 holes at the bottom and add a couple of holes around the lower side. Not one little hole like you scared. We making exit doors because plants need water, but they also need some oxygen and roots. Then I add a light base layer, something chunky like perlite bark mix, so that water don't just sit at the bottom. It ain't got nowhere to be, because once water sit, it turns into root rot real quick, and root rot don't give warnings. It just takes your plants out. Groceries weekly for veggies, baby, is $25 to $30 a month. Yearly, that's $1,300. Bucket setups is $5 to $10. Harvest all year, basically for pennies. And this is why some people think gardening is hard, when really your setup is just wrong. Let me break it down simple. No drainage equals trapped water. Trapped water equals no oxygen. No oxygen equals dead roots. Dead roots equals no harvest. That's it. And let's talk about the buckets real quick, because I used to grab whatever was cheap too. But in Texas, baby, this heat, that plastic start breaking down. And now you're growing food and something that is leaching into your soil. That's why I switched to everything over to food grade buckets, because if I'm doing all this work, we're doing it clean. Cheap buckets, you're going to replace plus risk. That's $3 times multiple times. Food grade buckets is safe and durable, $5 to $8 for one. I didn't even realize what those cheap buckets were doing until I looked deeper into it. Let's talk real numbers. If you're growing tomatoes, peppers, and lettuce, you're saving about $20 to $30 weekly easy. That's over $1,000 a year for a couple buckets on your patio. No acres, a patio. And I'm telling you, it hit different when you're feeding your family something you grew. Like, yeah, life be life and money be tight. But this right here, this is control. This is independence. This we good no matter what. And I still ain't showed y'all my full grocery store in the bucket setup. If you ready to stop guessing and actually do this the right way, I put everything step by step in my ebook. From buckets to soil to what to plant. It's literally how I went from losing plants to growing my own groceries on a patio. And if this helped you, send it to somebody who keep killing their plants, because I already know I'm not the only one who learned this the hard way. Healthy plants versus dead, soggy plants. You drop the dead one slightly. After years of growing food, this is the mistake I see every day. Hold on, before you drill holes and everything, let me save you from the next mistake I see all the time. Because some people hear drainage hole and then they go overboard. Now your soil is drying out too fast and you're overwatering trying to fix it, and boom, the same problem, different direction. What you want is balance. Enough holes so that your water can leave, but not so many that your soil can't hold moisture. That's why I always say 6 to 10 at the bottom and a couple on the side near the base. It gives you drainage and control. If you water your plant, you don't see water coming out the bottom for within a few seconds, that means it's sitting. If water is rushing out instantly like a waterfall, you probably got too many holes or not enough soil structure. It's rhythm, you learn it. And this right here is where it separates people who's trying to garden from people who actually grow food constantly. Because baby, I don't have plants looking good on top, whole time underneath, roots fighting for their life like the Hunger Game. And that's why I'm big on teaching this the right way. Remember, you're not just growing food, you're building a system that saves you money and feed your family.